What's up, guys? So, today I just wanted to talk about why cooking is one of the most important skills to have on your wealth journey. So, you might be going out a lot, you might be going to buy food, you might be doing all these different things where it's like you don't have to cook, it's just maybe I can, get parents to cook for me, cousins, brothers, sisters. But if you can learn the skill of cooking, I'm telling you right now, that is going to speed up your wealth journey so much because the average person spends about an extra 200 to 300, even $500 just eating out every month. Some people spend 1,000, some people spend 2,000. And if you're trying to save money as much as you can, that extra 200, 500 is going to be about 6,000 at the end of the year. And that $6,000, well, that's money that you could have spent and put it into a skill set, a certification, put it into and ads, advertisements for your business. That $6,000 could help bootstrap your business and really fund it for the first year. So if you learn how to cook, all you have to do is buy the bulk material, and you have to buy the bulk ingredients once. Sometimes, you buy it maybe once every other month. Garlic, onions, flour, rice, the meat. You buy the meat every week, but the main ingredients, the main things that are going to get you are gonna get that dish, that's gonna get that dish to the next level is gonna all have to be bought just once or twice. So if you understand the skill of cooking, you're gonna cook amazing meals, and you won't have to go out and buy it at the restaurants. You won't have to go and buy it at fast food and takeout foods. And on top of that, the other benefit is that now you can tweak the macros. You can mess with the proteins, the carbs, the fats in the meal, where you can have a better body composition, where now it's like you're getting benefits of health now. You're not just filling it up with high carbs or high fats, high sodium. You're measuring it out. You're tweaking the meal to your liking, where you're going to be extremely healthy. You're still going to look amazing, and that's the benefits of cooking your own food. And then when you get really, really good at it, you can literally just cook on a Sunday and have all the meals ready for the week. And it's not like the meals are just chicken breasts and rice and all these boring things. It's different. You can add vegetables, you can add sauces, you can add, you can make even your desserts, healthy in a healthy way, because you understand how to cook. So I urge everyone to take a cooking class. That's all. It's investing in yourself. If you can find a cooking class, either online or in person, on how to cook, basic meals, and maybe even incorporate different meals from different cultures into your cuisine, that's going to be so beneficial, because now you can cook. You have that skill set wherever you go, anywhere in the world. You can be in China and you can be cooking African food. You can be cooking Italian food. You can be cooking, whatever country food. You can be cooking in China. You can go to, you can go to America. You can cook Chinese food. You can cook Indian food. You can cook any kind of food, because you understand how to cook. You understand the skill, and you're saving money, and you have a better body. So these are the little hacks that you can do for yourself. And so, because everyone's like, we got to save money, and we have to save money as much as we can so we can invest, and then we can be rich. And then when we be rich, we can go to all these restaurants and do all this stuff. But if you can learn how to cook really, really well, you have that piece of wealth that rich person doesn't have. That rich person has to go to the restaurants. He has to buy takeout food all the time, and sometimes it's not consistent. The food, as we know, if you go to takeout restaurants often, you don't know who's behind the counter cooking. It's not always consistent. It's always different stuff. Sometimes it's good. Next week it's not that good. This person comes in. If this person's cooking the food, it's not the best. But if you know how to cook your own food, it will always be good, because you know what you're doing. You know how to put it. You know how to put it in the microwave properly. You know how to put it on the grill properly. You know how to put it on the stove, cook it on the stovetop properly. So I urge you guys to learn how to cook your own meals, because you're going to save so much money in the front. And that's how you can get those little life hacks on living rich without even being rich, because you have that skill set, cooking. And I'm going to make so many more videos like this, because in this economy, getting rich is great, but being rich, in terms of like health, in terms of learning cooking skills, in terms of sleeping discipline, um, you know grooming, all these things matter, because you can live rich without even being rich right now. You don't have to wait 20 years for a stock return. You could do it right now, guys. So sign up for a cooking class, watch YouTube cooking videos, and perfect your craft. If you guys like this video, subscribe, like, comment. I'll see you guys next time.